Hey up, it's Steve from the Old Yorkshire Geek. A bit of DC news again. We had Black Adam yesterday, and now we've got James Gunn confirming that Elseworlds movies in development outside the DCU. As you can see, I've already got it up there. I'm trying to be professional, and I forgot to clear it after checking. Never mind. Also, I've got gum in my mouth, so I'll just casually and totally unprofessionally remove that. So, I do apologise. I'll pop it on there on top of my other monitor for later. Right, where were we? I'm sorry, I've got my gum because I've just been out. I've been out to collect my meds because I'm old and I need meds to get through the day. That's why I've still got my coat, that is, jacket. And I've got my driving gum because you've got to have car gum, haven't you? Gum, when you get in your car and start driving, you've got to have gum, haven't you? Why? I don't know. You just have. Well, I have anyway. Right, where were we? James Gunn confirms Elseworlds movies in development outside the DCU. Can't see for that flaming thing. Shall I move that? Shall I move that logo? Where are we? Where is it? We'll move this logo and I'll pop it. I don't want to cover up my holly, you see. That's the thing. I'll pop it down. I'll pop it here in the corner next to me. Not covering up my hideous visage, is it? No, right. Right, where were we? James Gunn confirms Elseworlds movies in development outside the DCU. DCU's co-CEO and filmmaker James Gunn confirms that Elseworlds movies are officially in development that will exist outside the new DC universe. And it's even got a logo. I'm not up on this stuff, I don't know. James Gunn confirms, by the way, this is from Screen Rant. As usual, links in the description down there, and or if you're watching it on an app, or on your TV or whatever, your PlayStation, you can click on the title and stuff, and that brings up all the comments and information and stuff done on there. It's there anyway. I forgot where I was now. All right, and don't forget, like and subscribe, share the videos, drop a comment. Hit the notification bell, follow me on my social medias, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm also on Rumble, and the link for that in the description, and Anchor.fm and Spotify, the links for that are also in the description. And I think I'm also on Amazon Music podcasts, and I think Google Play podcasts, but I'm not too sure. I tried checking, but it does weird things for me, so I don't even know if they're there or not. Maybe they are. Go on to them and just type in That Old Yorkshire Geek, and if it finds me, cool. If not, well, whatever. Right, James Gunn confirms that Elseworlds movies are in development that are outside the DC universe. DC Studios is replacing the DC Films division as Gunn and Peter Safran are taking charge of the DCU with TV, film and animation. The two CEOs had their roles go into effect on November 1st. And there have been an endless amount of reports about what they are doing with the DCU. While Gunn has debunked various rumours, some reports have turned out to be true, as Wonder Woman 3 is no longer moving forward, and Henry Cavill is done as Superman in the DCU, and also the Rock the Dwayne Johnson is no longer, well, technically he says he still is Black Adam, but they're not doing another Black Adam film in this first phase of the DCU. He did a tweet about it yesterday. I put a link to it. I did a video about this yesterday, about the rumour that The Rock was out as Black Adam. And then after I uploaded that, obviously, The Rock did a tweet about it, because, he knows, because it's our Dwayne, our Dwayne Johnson, because that's my surname as well. Maybe we're related, I don't know. Have I got the muscles? And the trapezoids, I couldn't remember what they were called, them muscles there. I think it's trapeze. I don't know. Where were I? Oh yeah, and he did a tweet about it, to like confirming that he was no longer going to be Black Adam in the first phase of the DCU, but they were still in discussion, so it's not out of the question, but it is. Right, where were we? With Gunn penning a new reboot for the hero, but there are still many things that have yet to be clarified, as DC Studios have been popping into the headlines over the last few weeks. Gunn has been responding on Twitter to various fans and has shared a few teasers. Sorry, I keep seeing that corner of my eye. I keep seeing the moustache hairs sort of like poking up there like that. I just keep keep seeing it. I need to trim it. Has shared a few teasers about what DC Studios are doing with the DCU. One fan recently asked Gunn if he is producing any Elseworld DC projects that aren't set in the DCU under his DC Studios era. Didn't take long for Gunn to reply back with a positive answer. Check out his response below. Let's do that. There it is. This is the question from James Smith 7034. Are you open to producing any Elseworlds DC projects that aren't set in the DCU? And James Gunn replies, I thought I was following James Gunn. Oh, well, never mind. This is actively happening. And then there's 210 more replies. But I think it's classing The Flash and Aquaman 2 in there. I do, personally. Right, anyway, why Elseworlds stories can help DC Studios in TV and film. And that's from Kingdom Come, I do believe. I'm not an expert. I'm just reciting what other people have said, because I don't know. I don't bloody know. Superman looking over. That's the Green Lantern symbol, isn't it? I do know that. Anyway, for those who may not know what it is, Elseworlds was a DC Comics publication imprint focused on stories outside the main comic continuity. That brand has brought iconic comic arcs to life, including DC's Kingdom Come. There we go. Gotham by Gaslight. I've seen the animated one, and I did quite enjoy that. Batman in the Victorian era. And many more throughout the decades. Elseworlds was also the title of the 3-part Arrowverse crossover in 2018, which served as a big setup for Crisis on Infinite Earths. I didn't see that. I didn't, because I'd fallen out with the Arrowverse, you know. I'd got bored of it, to be honest, up to after about season, I don't know, 4 or 5, I don't know, of The Flash. I think I just got fed up of watching it. In later years, Elseworlds has essentially been replaced by the DC Black Label imprint that was launched in 2018. Even though they have never called it Elseworlds, if I scroll too far there we go. Even though they have never called it Elseworlds, this labelling essentially applies to the Batman and Joker, as they are standalone franchises outside the DCU. While a shared universe is obviously something they are going for, with multiple of the Batman spin-offs in the works and Joker 2 now filming. I know it was successful, but I don't think it deserved a sequel, to be honest. I did like it, but I've only watched it once, and I don't want to watch it again. But, you know, whatever. Cool. DC has also thrived when they do independent and self-contained movies and shows. Having creators tapped for Elseworlds stories wouldn't hurt the new DCU, and instead give WBD, Warner Brothers, distribution, I don't know, is it? I don't know. More content for audiences to consume. The cancelled Strange Adventures TV show, I've never heard of that, was a project that could have helped them with that, especially on the small screen. I've never heard of it. Kingdom Come seems to be an obvious candidate, as Gunn has teased numerous times on social media that they are May Factor. Oh, sorry, that the Ark. Oh, I don't know about meds, I need new glasses. That the Ark may factor into his DC plans. DC has always succeeded as a comic book brand when they allow stories to exist both within and outside main continuities. It gives various audience groups a chance to find something that connects them. Personally, if something else in the brand isn't for them, that is another huge reason why the Arrowverse and the DCU were able to coexist for years at the same time. Well, same could be said for Marvel and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That started out as, you know, a crossover shared, you know, in the MCU, and then Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. kind of drifted away from that, didn't it, and ended up being its own thing. Where were we? Where if something didn't appeal to various fans with the films, there was another universe they could tap into, and vice versa with the Arrowverse and DCU. As 2022 closes out, there will hopefully be more updates on the future of the DCU in 2023 and what Elseworlds type projects they are working on. I think they're just is going to call The Flash and Aquaman 2 as Elseworlds, because they've got to release them, probably. Oh, pardon me. and get them out of the way, basically. So then he can do his own DCU, which will be quirky, I should imagine. Along the lines of Guardians of the Galaxy and that sort of thing. It'll be good. I imagine it'll be good and entertaining, but it won't be dark and brooding. I don't think. Like Zack Snyder, like the Snyderverse was. Anyway, on a similar note, let's move over to Deadline and see what Zachary Levi's saying. Shazam star Zachary Levi, get rid of that, responds to claims he's being recast amid DC Universe shake-up, and there he is as Shazam. I've seen the first one. Is the second one out yet? I can't remember. I'm going to have to move that, aren't I? Because that's... why can't they have a standard internet web page? Well, whatever. Right, Zachary Levi is clearing claims from fans that he is being recast as Shazam. Didn't work. Amid the DC Universe shake-up following Peter Safran, maybe you've got to be a kid for it to work, and James Gunn taking over as co-heads. A fan on Twitter claimed to be angry that the Chuck alum wasn't going to be the superhero anymore as they believed. He was the perfect casting choice. The Shazam, still not worked, enthusiast also added that Levi and Gunn are close friends. Another Twitter user quoted the aforementioned tweet and added, "I want this not to be true because his Shazam is the one thing in the DCEU I would absolutely throw hands for to protect." Is that a saying? I don't know. Must be what the kids say, throw hands. Zachary Levi is perfection. Levi saw the previous interaction and clarified his current status at DC, tweeting, "Ooh, I really wouldn't go believing everything you see on the internet." Are you listening? Never mind. "I'm Gucci, Ash. We all Gucci." I don't understand that either. And there's the tweet, if you want to look at that. What does that, we all Gucci? Is that something else the kids say? I don't know. I know what Gucci is, I just don't understand the reference. Anyway, Levi stars in the sequel Shazam! Fury of the Gods, where he reprises his role of the superhero. Fans of the DC properties have worried about the future of their favourite actors in superhero costumes as the new era of the universe is drawn up by Gunn and Safran. After making a special cameo on Black Adam, Henry Cavill returned, donning the Superman costume, and teased his return to the DC universe as the Man of Steel. However, Cavill's return was under the previous regime, and the new heads of DC have other plans for Superman that didn't include him, and confirmed that his turn to wear the cape has passed. Gunn is penning a new Superman film and is casting a younger actor for the lead role. A third instalment of the Wonder Woman franchise. Well, we know all this, we've done this, haven't we? And all that's not happening. Gal Gadot hinted about sharing Wonder Woman's next chapter. And like I say, it was kind of upbeat at the end, but I don't think it's happening. Not that I'm an expert or anything. The latest shake is just a feeling. The latest shake-up at DC is that the Rock the Dwayne Johnson, I'll just keep saying that, or our Dwayne, will not be reprising his Black Adam role in a sequel for now, as the character will not be in their first chapter of storytelling. That's what he said in his tweet yesterday or last night or whenever it happened. So there you go. Bit of DC news. Zachary Levi is kind of saying he's still in the DCU. I don't think he is. They're going to release this film, this Shazam! Fury of the Gods, as an Elseworlds, going back to this one. But then that's it then. So that's what I think they're doing. So we'll leave it there. So thank you for watching. Merry Christmas. Wherever you are, I forgot what I say in my outro then. Wherever you are in the universe, look after each other. Whether you're in an Elseworld or this reality we live in now, does it matter where you live? But look after each other, and until next time, I'll say thee.